Hey, I'm back. Got another video for you. I've been thinking about this thing because it was spurred by a friend this morning, who said that they were just. They said, yeah, I'm just a dork, and that made me think. What is dork? What is nerd? What is geek? Is it acceptable or is it not acceptable to be called one? And how do you classify one as such? I thought that I could be classified as any and all three. According to, and this is like, okay, let me switch pages then. Okay, that's not a definition I like. Okay, I like the Urban Dictionary's definition for dork, and that at urbandictionary.com/define.php !term = dork. And you have to scroll down to number 6, and that it says, often used interchangeably with nerd or geek. Dorks are typically more noted for their quirky personality and behavior rather than their interests or IQ, which may or may not be on level with traditional geeks or nerds. They tend to be more humorous and extroverted and don't mind laughing at themselves or with others at themselves, as the case may be. After the 1990s, the term dork tended to specifically refer to a person who often shared the characteristics of geeks or nerds but were not ostracized as a result. Also, while old-school geeks and nerds tend to continue to accept an outsider status and maintain an elite club mentality against themselves, dorks generally tend to do the opposite, hence the current prefaces with the mainstream for dorks over geeks or nerds. Well, I'm a nerd, and I'm a geek, and I'm a dork. It all kind of jumbles in there somewhere. But I was wondering, for those of you who have seen my stuff long enough, because I've been on here since, early March, you should know well enough, am I more geek? Am I more nerd? Am I more dork? One little piece of information I'd like to throw in to help you along in this decision making is I like to watch Jeopardy. Sometimes I don't get to watch Jeopardy because I'm doing other things at the time, but if I have the time, I'm going to sit and watch Jeopardy, like, all the time. And I'll get more than 50% of the questions right, like, total, and on average I'm about at 20% on Final Jeopardy because it's more specific. Therefore, you got less room for error there. But I mean, regular Jeopardy and Double Jeopardy combined, and then I'm about, on good days, I'm at 70%. On bad days, I'm down around 30. So I average about 50% there. Knowing that, and knowing my videos, and knowing the content of my videos, am I more geek? Am I more nerd? Am I more dork? One little more piece of information is I like anime. I like anime more now than I did before. And I think I'm going to continue to watch and like anime. Am I a nerd? Am I a geek? Am I a dork? Am I all three? Or am I some combination, 2 of the 3, or what? So, I leave it up to you, people of YouTube, people of my subscribers. Am I a dork? Am I a nerd? Or am I a geek? And or all the above?